Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be talking about my current health and what that looks like. That is something that I probably get asked more than anything, is how I am doing now. So I have some pretty intense stories that I've been telling so far on this channel, and a lot of people ask how I'm doing now, and I just want to go ahead and put this update in there so that you guys can have that and see that I'm good. I'm doing good. I currently have two diagnoses. I have SLE, which is systemic lupus erythematosus. I know I'm saying that right because I heard another guy say it on a YouTube video. So look it up, and I'm not going to try to say it again because I'm pretty happy with how that came out. I also have a second diagnosis of lupus nephritis, which is where lupus affects the kidneys. So the first one, systemic lupus, that one affects every organ. So I've noticed lupus in my brain. It's definitely made its way to my heart and my lungs and my skin. And then lupus nephritis is it damaging the kidneys. So I currently have those two diagnoses. I have not been in significant pain or extended pain for probably a year and a half now. I have, excuse me, I have been in full remission from lupus nephritis and SLE ever since August 2019. So it's currently November 2020. I had to think about it. You saw me think about it. So that is well over a year. I'm pretty excited about that. I had a few different points where I thought maybe I might not be doing as well as I was, but the blood work has always come back clean, and my kidney function is within normal range, and my protein creatinine level either comes up just a few tenths of a point at most, but 99% of the time it is there is no protein in my urine. So my kidneys are doing great and everything else is going well. So kind of what my day looks like: I am a single mom of a 2.5-year-old boy. I have him most nights. So he goes to his dad's every other weekend for 1 to 2 nights at a time. So usually 27 to 29 days out of the month I have him, which means I'm responsible for getting him up, getting him bath time, getting him to either daycare or his dad's house, and so that is a whole challenge in and of itself, but I'm feeling good and I'm able to do that. I also work full-time. I am a case manager for people experiencing homelessness, and then I also have a YouTube. That's where you guys come in. Hey. So I really enjoy contributing to that every week. And then I also have an Etsy shop, which if you guys are interested in crystal jewelry or anything like that, let me know. Check me out. I'll go ahead and put the link in my bio. This is an Instagram. I have an Instagram too. I'll put it in the video description so that you guys can check that out if you want to. So occasionally I will feel like absolute crap. It is usually when I am run down, when I am dehydrated, when I haven't had enough sleep. So kind of the 3 things I make sure I get in every single week, even if it's not every day, is water. I drink tons of water. I make sure I sleep really well, if at all possible, as many hours as possible. And then I also make sure to exercise. So exercise has been off and on depending on how busy I am. So, son of a gun. It was the UPS guy. I saw him coming in and I tried to muscle through it, but he just, I'm not even gonna edit this out. This is my life. Hey y'all. I got a new bed. It's awesome. So, where was I? I totally forget, y'all. If I had video editing software, this wouldn't be an issue. That's gotta be a thing. Oh yeah. So, I kind of what I make sure I have those 3 things. So sleep, exercise, and water. I also take different things. I'm on 4 prescription drugs at the moment. I am on Cellcept, 1,000 milligrams a day. I am also on Losartan, which is 100 milligrams a day that I take for, it's a blood pressure medication, but it's actually to protect my kidneys, and it seems to be doing really well. I do struggle with low blood pressure though, because I have low blood pressure to begin with, and so being on that is kind of a whole challenge. I'm also on Plaquenil, 200 milligrams once a day, and then I also do the Benlysta auto-injector, which is a shot that you give yourself. And as far as supplements, I take vitamin A, vitamin D, turmeric, a good probiotic, folic acid, and biotin. So far, I'm really happy with everything I'm taking, and I notice a difference if I stop taking any of those medications or any of those supplements. So I'm really glad with all that I'm doing there. And then my diet, what that looks like is I am on a grain-free diet, mostly starch-free. Sometimes I will cheat and I'll have a little bit of a vegetable that has starch in it, or maybe a root like cassava. I really like cassava imitation tortilla chips. They're really good. So occasionally I'll have some of those, but it can't be an everyday thing. It really has to be a once in a while thing, or else I start noticing a difference. I am also on a dairy-free diet, so no cheese, no milk, no dairy products, nothing like that. Also no refined sugars, and unfortunately that includes honey and coconut sugar and beet sugar and what's the other one? Maple syrup. Those are often found in paleo recipes, but I am unable to tolerate them. I am in terrible pain the next day if I have any more than a little amount of those. Also no pork products. So typically I don't eat sausage. If it's an occasional thing, I can, but usually I feel it the next day. My hands will swell or my joints get more sensitive than they usually are. So no pork products, and also very few nitrate products. So that is kind of what that looks like. Most of the time I am pain-free. Occasionally I will have minor flares where I'll sleep on something wrong and it just takes me a little bit longer to recover than wow, I slept on that wrong, and then moving on with your day. But most of the time I feel pretty normal, and honestly I feel better than I have probably in my entire life. I can't really remember too well how I felt when I was 12 and 11, but definitely the best I've felt since then. So yeah, I'm really happy, I'm doing good, and I am so excited to go back and share my story with you guys. And honestly, that's why I'm doing it now, because one thing that really bothered me looking in all the lupus support groups was everybody was in the middle of it, which it's really good to have everybody in the middle of it, but nobody was at the end of it or in a good space in it, because everybody that was there would go on and live their lives like I am now, and they wouldn't come back and say, hey, there is another side. And I just remember that being a huge frustration of mine. So I am here looking back saying I've been through the worst of the worst, and I am in remission now. So there is definitely hope. Don't give up. And yeah, leave me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see how you're doing. See you guys later.